Data from the Petroleum Commission indicates that only 20% of petroleum support service providers are businesses owned by Ghanaian women, a situation seen by civil society watchers of Ghana's petroleum industry, considering the critical role women play in the Ghanaian society.
It is very important because, as we know in our society, women are generally vulnerable and they are also marginalized. And it is important that as Ghana grows in our oil and gas industry, we have a deliberate effort in building the capacity of women and creating opportunities for them to create equity and also equality in terms of the wealth creation and also the benefits that we are generating. So it is important that we build the capacity of women. It is important that we expose women to these opportunities.
To address the situation, Solomon Kusi Ampofo of the Friends of the Nation, which in collaboration with other civil society players like the Center for Public Interest Law, have been organizing capacity training for women entrepreneurs and small-medium enterprises, says the situation calls for deliberate initiatives to support women.
It's important that oil companies also even have direct gender-responsive initiatives that are targeted at women to build these women up. Our statistics shows that only about 20% of service providers within the oil and gas industry are businesses that are owned by women, which is very low. Our target is to get at least about 40% in the next 8 to 10 years, and we believe that with these initiatives, we can be able to get to that level where we have at least 40% of women as service providers, as vendors, and also as some of the giant players within the oil and gas industry.
At an Oxfam and NORAD-funded capacity building program on local content opportunities for women entrepreneurs organized by Friends of the Nation and Center for Public Interest Law in Takoradi, some of the women entrepreneurs, while sharing their experiences with getting contracts, commended ENI and Talo on their capacity building initiatives for women entrepreneurs, but called on other players in the industry to help with capacity building and financial support.
We are into supplies of general goods to companies, and I've been in the business for almost 10 years now. And well, my experience with oil and gas and supplies, as you were seeing, I think when they came, we're going back and forth with them for supplies, and they kept telling us we didn't have the right certification. But luckily, Chamber of Commerce came in, Pixera came in, and other bodies came in to give us at least the training we need to get certificated, so that we can be able to become vendors on their list here. So for me, I have trades, I have health and safety, I have a couple. I've done this best procurement practices training, a couple of training, but I've never had business with any oil and gas company. Maybe if I've ever had any supply business, maybe third party.
Most of the women entrepreneurs have not built their capacity and they are not opportunity ready. So some of these opportunities, when they are presented, we cannot take them. For example, like today's program that is organized by Friends of the Nation, and we have a rep from Talo that came. You can see that they have a lot of social inventions that they've done in the community. But the question I ask myself as an entrepreneur is that how prepared am I to take such opportunities? So that is the homework I'm going to do so that next year, when any of these opportunities come, I can take advantage of them.
Most of the time it's about finances and also how to handle finances in businesses, yes, for women. So trainings and then financial support for the women would be very beneficial.
With the help of Friends of the Nation and CIPIL's engagement with ENI on access to local content opportunities in the oil and gas industry, 30 women entrepreneurs from the region are going to have their company's name on their vendor list to stand a chance of getting businesses from the oil and gas industry. For City Business News, I'm Akwesi Ejenim, Takoradi.